Hey there guys, my name is Kleeger. We're going to be washing the go-kart today. Don't really know what it's going to look like. Alright, actually it's looking pretty good. It's a little loud, I apologize. I live near a road. Yeah. I will be go-kart today. One thing I forgot to do was get cover up this I will be checking the chat once in a while because it's just what I'm going to do. Here's the key. Not going to lose that. So we have that covered up. Now we're going to clean it up. Now, one thing that people don't normally do, but since it's just plastic, I'll use some Dawn dish soap. It comes out like that. It actually does really well. It gets all the dirt and grime off. You can't even really see the freaking. Let me do an entire view here. So, essentially, it's pretty dirty. It's gonna get cleaned as we go. Front and back. I will do my best to give you some angles. Also need to fix that. It's kind of needs a new zip tie. Not too much going on there. So, that will be the project for today. We will just be cleaning this, all of the dirt and grime off. So yeah, that's basically what we'll be doing today. As I said before, I'll be checking the chat once in a while, so I apologize if you are saying stuff and you cannot hear me. Also, there is a highway to the back of us, so you will hear cars. I do apologize for that. Anyways, let's get right into it. Here's the hose. We're just gonna spray her down to get her wet. I would use a Walmart bag to cover the battery, which is here, but I'm just going to use that and hope it doesn't catch on fire. That would not be good. That would not be good. People who are watching, hello, welcome to the stream. Hey. I know that this is all in frame, so I should be good. I'm going to give her a rinse. It's not your typical way to be cleaning a vehicle, but like this is just metal, plastic. So I've done it many times before. See, some of the chunks already come off. Spray it. work my way down here. Get all back here. I'm gonna get the seat. Everything here is water resistant besides this. I do not want to use that. Just because of electronic reasons. I'll check the chat real quick. Yo, Retro PvP. Also, thank you for the likes. People who have liked, thank you. We're 7 likes away from 10. Hey, Retro PvP, how's it going? Yeah, just cleaning the go-kart. Cleaning old Stellar Eyes. That's what I do. Hope y'all's day is going alright. Mine went pretty well today. I have an idea. I'm going to carry y'all with me while I spray. So I just like to get all up and down, make sure everything is covered in whiteness. There we go. Get up there. There we are. Cool. Let's get the tires as well. Also gonna get this mud flap right here. I just replaced this mud flap. I still gotta replace the frame that holds it on there. Thank you for the like. 6 likes away from 10. We're gonna get the side metal panel here. We're gonna get the seat. Dude, my arm is gonna kill me after this. All this squeezing, bro. Alright, we're gonna get this wheel now. We're just gonna soak her down in Dawn dish soap. Also need to get up under there. It's looking pretty yucky. You have to watch it when you're. You have to watch it sometimes when you're washing an engine, just because you just gotta be careful. I'll set you guys up real quick. I do not have a tripod. I should have just grabbed a tripod, but I don't know where it is. Alright. We're going to give her a rinse, starting, well actually, I'm going to first scrub some areas, like the tires. Actually, no, I'm going to rinse her first. Jinx, not Jinx, but, Sight. Mud flap, side, there, real good. Hope y'all are having a fantastic week. I streamed this morning, for those who watched the stream this morning. Hello, people. Those that are joining the stream now, I appreciate your participation. It worked pretty well. I'm gonna check the chat real quick. Just make sure I'm not missing out on anything. Thank you for the like. So that side is mostly done. I'm gonna go by with the rag and sort of wipe off some spots that the hose just couldn't get to. Which is totally fine. Actually, these are just like just old rags that we don't use for regular house assistance anymore. Just cleaning off parts that hose couldn't get to. Here. Inside there. Alright, the tires. Forget about the tires. That all nice and good to go. That would be a job. I'm gonna save that for Oh, hello to whoever's watching. Oh, see you later, Retro PvP. Thank you for joining. All right, I'm gonna get a different angle for you guys. We got this part of the go-kart mostly cleaned off. There's still some areas of where it's kind of yucky, but we can get back to that. The seat's looking pretty okay as far as that goes. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm gonna set you guys up real quick. Somewhere different. That way, you guys can get a frontal view of the go-kart. My baby. My baby. She's my baby. Let's see. We can get. Oh dear Lord, that's a crazy hill. That's an okay frontal view. Let me try something different. I kind of want like at an angle. Yeah, here we go. Just bring that back some. And then we'll set you guys up. There we go. Maybe just up just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. Also, thank you for liking to whoever liked. We have 4 likes. Much appreciated. All right. Let's clean the side now. Again, Dawn dish soap. Nothing too fancy. It does its job well. Just gonna go along here. Spray the entire thing. Dawn dish soap. It works strangely well. I know that there's another, there's more practical ways, but this is just a go-kart and not a car. If I had a car in my name, I would definitely clean it much differently than how this is. But for now, it is what it is. Alright. Oh, it's leaking. That's not too good. All right, that's clean now. We're gonna go over with a towel and dry it off. How's the chat looking? Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Slowly but surely dry this off. Beautiful. So those who don't know, this is Stellar Eyes. Yes, I named her. I've had it was a birthday gift when I turned 13, so she's been around for quite some time. I normally do maintenance every 6 months. That's normally the time. Most things should be maintenance, whether it's oil. In this case, I had to replace a light bulb. Not a light bulb. Well, it is a light bulb, but headlight. So that was a job. I did a stream on that as well. Definitely check that out. 777. Thank you. Do I have an e-bike? I do not. I've always wanted one. I don't exactly have the monies right now. But maybe one day. One day I would love to get an e-bike. I mean, like, this thing hits around 60. I've never hit 60 just because I live on like 5 acres, which is still really good, but it's just there's no really any straight stretches of where I can just go. So yeah. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Hey, Yozuma? Dude, that's sick. Yeah, like I said, I would love an e-bike. I hope that that works out for you, though. I'm rooting for you, dude. How are you? Hope you don't mind me just cleaning my go-kart here. Nothing too special. This was supposed to be a little bit bigger, but hopefully it's entertaining somewhat. Let's see here. See if we can get a... Oh man, it's always on an incline. Let's put... Hold on just a second. There we go. It's a little bit better. Let's see how it looks. There we go. It's a lot better. Now we're just gonna set you guys up to where you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Baby blue and white. I like that color. I like both of those colors. Did that affect how you guys can see? Yes. There we go. Pretty nice. No, dude. Seriously. Those are some amazing colors. I chose blue for this go-kart in particular. I originally was gonna go black, but then like, what's fun in colors if it's all black? I mean, like, I love to wear all black occasionally, but sometimes you gotta add a little bit of color in there, otherwise it's like bland. Alrighty, I'm gonna get this side. Actually, I did all that work and realized that I can set you up in a different angle. So, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna set you guys up in a different angle because I can, and I hope you don't mind. Pick you up here. I have you set up on a cooler of all things, by the way. Oh, jeez. Let's see here. All right. It's yeah, there we go. It's a little bit better. Set you guys up here. Maybe. 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 If I have you a little bit closer. There we go. Oh, I mean, so this was given to me as a birthday gift when I turned 13. I'm 17. I'm a little older. Well, the same. If I were to sell this, I would probably buy a car or a truck, because, yeah. Technically, in Myrtle Beach, U.S., you can register this as an off-road vehicle and drive it on the road, apparently. I would like to try that at some point. Maybe that'll be a future video. Go ahead and get the back. Let me check the chat here. I apologize. Ace, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the like, by the way. Whoever liked. 5 subs away from 10. Ace, welcome to the stream. Great to see you, man. Right now, I'm just cleaning Stellarize. Cleaner. For those who don't know, I'm using Dawn dish soap of all things. It works surprisingly well. It does its job. And it gives us a glow out. So, we're just going to cover the entire thing on this side. And Dawn dish soap. Let's see here. Let me see the chat here. All right. Here, I'm gonna bring you guys farther back. That you guys can see the entireness of the go-kart. There we go. It's a little better. So I did both of the wheels. Not going to give them a rinse. This is oddly satisfying. that side. This tire. Doesn't look brand new again. All right. Let's see. All right, it's cleaned off. Tires all nice and black. It's looking really well so far. This is, of course, the dash and the steering column. I don't prefer to get this as wet as everything else. It has a towel over it, so it is going to get a little damp, but I don't want to make it too dirty. Here's the back. Still working on the back. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of scrub the tires a little bit, and yeah, that's what I'll be doing. You know what? Here, you guys can watch me scrub the tires. I just use an old rag to do the dirty work. We're gonna get all down in there. Still some soapy suds, but that's okay. They'll dry up. Get all nice and shiny again. Here we go. Looking a lot better than it did before. The other side was actually worse because I do a lot of drifting on my right side. Well, I drift to the right to counter my weight for the left. So, yeah. I'm gonna kind of rub off the mud flap here. Also, thank you for the like. 3 likes away from 10. Thank you for the like. Currently, get that. Get all that there. That's pretty good. Up here, just gonna. And the seat. Seat's looking a little nasty. That's okay. Get that going there. I drove this around a lot in the snow, so that's why it's so muddy, because the snow started to turn to slush, and yeah, you get this yuckiness. All right. Oh, missed a spot. Missed a couple spots. All right, that's that side of the go-kart. Now we're gonna get the back. So let's get right into that. I'm gonna set you guys up again for the very back here. Hope you all are having a fantastic evening. I am. Check the time, we're good. We're gonna clean the back just real quickly. There we go. It's slightly weird, but there we go. Alright. So I already kind of sprayed the back, so what I'm gonna do is just take the Dawn Disco. I would not recommend doing this. I'm only spraying in certain spots where it's really just metal. No electrical. or stuff that's part of the engine. But want to be really quick. Inside of the tire. That all rinsed off, get the back all rinsed off. Alright. That about does it. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I hate to cut this short, but I realize that I have something planned this evening, so I gotta wrap things up here. I'll give you guys one more look before you guys leave. The first side we started on has been completed, as well as the frontal view. We'll mess with that steering column and dash another day, because I want to show you guys the full process of me cleaning the go-kart. But right now it's just a time of just sitting and drying. I'm probably gonna dry it a little bit off with the towels, but I'm gonna let nature handle the rest. Evaporation. So, with that said, Jesus is the King. Peace.